Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign. In our last episode we had a succession. Our father, Kaiser Dietmar, died at the fairly decent age of 60. I guess he had a reasonably good run, but we have inherited as Kaiserin Luitgard. And unfortunately people seem disinclined to vote for the character I'd like them to vote for, our quick and tall half-brother, and they really want to elect our son, Prince Valram, so we're going along with that for the moment. Hopefully he'll turn out pretty well. How is the education trait of this guy that we have got him educating with? Oh, he's terrible. Alright, well, we're definitely not going to stand for that. What do we have? Fortune Builder. Okay, we'll take him away from his current educator and probably just educate him ourselves. Actually, no, he's 14. We should just give him to somebody who will get him a good education at this point. Queen of Hungary is fine, but we're just about to grant her independence, so maybe not. This Duke is okay. And I guess we want a Midas-touched education, so we'll sort by that. Really, the Queen of Hungary is about the best character we have here. Our daughter is not too bad either. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll just give him to Hungary. And maybe we'll wait until his education is finished before we grant Hungary its independence. They have finished, I think, subjugating the single county that they declared upon last time, so that's good for them. Anyway, we're also involved in this war down here. Apparently I did not have the whole de jure kingdom of Egypt, or Miser, under my control, so we are trying to take it. Though it looks like he might lose whatever war he's currently in before that happens. In which case we may have to declare a second war. We'll siege what holdings we can find and see what happens. Guess we can check on what wars these are. This is a holy war for Adab, which I guess is the same duchy that we want. This is another holy war for Adab. This is a conquest of Al-Nasiria, which I assume is a single county conquest. So this could turn into kind of a mess. But that's fine. We're not in a huge hurry to get things done here, I suppose. You have improved this Duke's opinion. Well, I guess we can probably move our Chancellor elsewhere. The Duchess of Savoy here is the only person who is in a faction against us. So I suppose we'll work on her. And we gain some tech points from Barcelona. We have quite a lot of money again, so we'll probably just spend some of that. I guess we could also bribe Savoy. So why not? Let's do some more upgrades. Guess we are not sufficiently advanced in castle infrastructure to upgrade our barracks any further, so we'll just do some other stuff. For the moment. And we'll do jousting lists here, why not? And militia training grounds. And castle towns. do stables and... Sure, more stables, why not? Sounds good. So that's everything upgrading. We still have 3,500 gold to our name, so should be just fine. Today, an important foreign dignitary visited the court. How impressed I was when my ward managed to engage in a sophisticated discussion with this dignitary. Okay, he is going to gain diplomacy, which might help people vote for him. Maybe a little bit more popular. We want a siege, we're up to 53%. What was the progress of his various other wars? He's winning this one. Losing this one by 76%, which is more than us. Losing this one, okay. So it looks like this guy, whoever it is probably going to win before we can. By chance you meet a few women, young widows of soldiers killed in the war you currently fight. They are all understandably upset that their husbands had to die. We can say their husbands died for a good cause, their death will not be in vain. We can say, you shouldn't bother me with their sob stories, or this isn't my concern, or we can give them compensation. Well, I suppose I was just talking about how much gold we had, so I guess we can afford to do that. We could become kind or charitable, either of which I would be happy enough to pick up for more diplomacy. Vassal opinion. So we did become charitable. Alright, we won a siege. We did not gain any war score though. I guess we were not in control of this siege. Now that I look at it, and we're not going to be in control of this one if we go down here, because this guy already has his army parked there. So that being the case, there's pretty much nothing else we can do about this war. I think we're just going to have to wait for one of his other wars to end and see what we can do about it. In fact, I think we're just going to end up creating a mess for ourselves here, because we occupy this holding, which I believe means that if this guy wins his war, he won't gain that holding, and he won't gain the other holdings that are occupied by this other person. I guess we could just white peace and then declare again later. Which might reduce the problems we have to deal with. More tech points is very good, thank you. We're gonna lose piety and prestige by doing this, but I think probably the best course of action at this point. So we'll see what happens here and probably just declare on whoever ends up with this duchy to the prudish unbeliever Lutgard. Well, that's just rude. Alright, I guess Folkmar is our heir now. Everyone's got on board with our preferred choice. So we'll keep an eye on what's going on here. I assume this guy is going to win pretty soon. He's 87%. And he's about to siege some more holdings. But even once he wins, he's not going to get these two holdings, I think. Really wish everyone would just leave my conquests alone. Queen of Cilicia has just created the title Kingdom of Cilicia. Okay. Oh, yes, she's a vassal of the Bulgarian Empire. Okay. Oh, it's titular. Interesting. My beloved daughter is concerned that she is still not married. Okay, we can arrange something for you. As we could marry her to her relative in the Bulgarian Empire, but let's not do that. Nagus of Nubia, perhaps. Or we could use her to secure relations with one of our vassals. I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Who can we matrilineally marry her to? A Prince of Moldova. Or Prince of Denmark. He's only 0 years old, though. We'll take the older Prince of Moldova. Maybe we'll examine the line of succession and see if we can maybe get him onto the throne. But perhaps later, once they're actually married. This is another war. Okay. For the same duchy. Well, I don't think that holy war is going to be successful because the other one was already almost over. In fact, it's over. We'll see what happens here, assuming it actually ends. And you improve the Pope's opinion. Finally. Okay, I guess we got some of this. Was this one of our vassals who had declared for this? I guess so. So he has this duchy. Well, that's actually fine. That makes this not too messy. He also gained one holding in here. Okay then, so we need to just take the last two holdings. We should have a de jure claim that we can declare. We have raised army levies, so of course we do. Really should have lowered those. So this, I would gain the county, but I'm assuming I'd also gain the lower holding? Yeah, I would have to. Okay. So this isn't going to turn out too badly after all. Should be able to get it taken care of in a single war. Hopefully we won't even have to transport any troops over. Let's see how strong he is. 9,000. Okay, Folkmar is mastering the art of diplomacy. Good for him. Okay, he's created that duchy title, which I suppose is allowable. Recently I've taken my ward with me when I travelled around the country visiting different villages, castles and cities. I constantly explain to my ward how people trade, what sort of crops we grow on the land, and so on. So he's going to gain some stewardship, just one. That's fine. And here is the main Nubian army. We'll have a greater number of troops gathered together by the time he gets here, so that's good. That guy is probably not going to cause me any problems. We are now known as the Just. That's nice for us. No factions at this point, which is good. Let's actually not lead any armies ourselves, even though that's what we need to do to fulfill our ambition, I think. Just because we currently stand to lose the Kingdom of Miser on succession, and we would like to get this taken care of. We have a peasant revolt for Kerak declared on the Kaiser of the Bulgarian Empire. Okay. You can probably deal with that. Or you can call us in. Okay, our son has come of age and is Midas touched. That's nice. That means we no longer have any reason to hold on to Hungary. So we could grant her independence. Let's just check our direct vassals map mode. I think she has just the nice and neat de jure Kingdom of Hungary, minus the 2 counties that are under Bulgaria, of course. And we'll let her sort that out with the Kaiser if she is so inclined. For now, we'll just grant her independence. There you go. Do need to appoint a new treasurer, though, because I think she had the job beforehand. And our 16-year-old son will do just a fine job, I'm sure. Have him collect taxes over here. That is a pretty nice-looking Hungary. And of course it remains ruled by our dynasty, which is important. Let's turn our attention back to our own war. An envoy gave me a gift of baklava. Delicious it is, without any rival in syrupy sweetness and culinary delight, one would think. So we have extra diplomacy and health for a while, that's good. This is desert we're attacking into, so don't anticipate any problems, assuming we actually catch them, which we did, okay. I think we'll stay here to siege, and we'll send half of the army in pursuit down to here. We have a new Countess Palatine. She is a huge fan of me. Good to know. So we should have no problems with her. And where are you headed to now? To here, apparently. Well, we should be able to wipe them out in one more battle, and then we can head back and probably start sieging his capital is the best thing to do there. Even captured a prisoner. Okay, apparently our vassal duke here, who we're going to give the Kingdom of Egypt to, had another vassal of ours, the king, in his dungeon. Whatever that was about. He is maimed. And we have a new Duke of Savoy, who is not especially happy with me, but we do already have our Chancellor in Savoy, so we can just leave him there. Or her there, I forget who is our Chancellor at the moment. It's that guy. Right, we won our first siege here. We're up to 43%. And it seems the Great Holy War for Vladimir has failed. They definitely didn't need our help. So our Duke of Kahira has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning this Duke's sexual preferences. How should I use this juicy information? I think we should use it by not caring at all. Duke Hartmann the Handsome. That's great. We'll keep it to ourselves. He is an attractive lunatic. This mayor informs us of the capture of an enemy commander. We'll put him in the dungeons, of course. So we could stay here and siege the capital, or we could pursue this army. I think we'll just stay here and siege. And Bulgaria has won their war, okay. The Peasant Revolt. Apparently this is the only holding... Oh no, we've sieged the second holding. That's fine. We'll just head over here, I guess, to start sieging some more land. Of course, we'll keep an eye on our target county so that we don't accidentally get it sieged back. Have a new vassal duke. He is happy enough, that's fine. But we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll have to finish this war and hopefully get this whole kingdom thing taken care of in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.